Elvira Mendoza's 90th birthday. Elvira Mendoza turned 90 that gray dawn in the San Lucero neighborhood. The wind blew through the cracks in her window, carrying a chill that chilled her to the bone. She dressed slowly, with the excitement of a child. Her granddaughter Camila had promised her a special surprise. Mid-morning, the door opened with a long, ancient creak. Camila entered with a forced smile and a bouquet of wilted flowers. "Happy birthday, Grandma," she said, her voice trembling. "Oh, my love, you don't know how much I was looking forward to seeing you, and Julián? He's downstairs preparing something very beautiful." Elvira didn't notice how the house around her seemed emptier than usual. The family portraits were gone and the clock on the wall had stopped ticking. Camila helped her comb her hair and put on her navy blue dress, the same one she had worn for her daughter's sweet 15. So long ago she barely remembered it. "You look beautiful, Grandma," her granddaughter whispered, avoiding direct eye contact. When she went downstairs, Julián was waiting for her by the door. "Happy birthday, Mom," he said emotionlessly. Beside her, an old suitcase rested on the floor. "Where are we going?" she asked, confused but excited. "To a quiet place where they'll take good care of you." Elvira frowned. "Quiet? But today's my party, right? You said there would be cake, music." "Yes, Mom. Everything's ready over there." Camila couldn't stop crying. Elvira wanted to hug her, but the girl stepped back, covering her mouth with her hands. A taxi was waiting at the curb. The air outside smelled of dampness and old earth. Elvira got in slowly, hoping to soon understand this strange surprise. The driver was a gray-haired man with an expressionless face. "Good morning, ma'am," he murmured. "Good morning, young man. Do you know where we're going?" "To the address your son gave me, ma'am." Elvira looked out the window. The cityscape faded away. The streets became narrow, silent, covered in fog. The trees seemed to bend toward the car, as if wanting to touch her. "Is it much further?" she asked anxiously. "We're almost there." The vehicle stopped in front of a rusty gate. A sign hung crooked, covered in rust. "Santa Dahlia Residence, Care and Rest for the Elderly." Elvira felt a void in her chest. "This doesn't look like a party hall." The driver didn't respond. The engine cut off. The air inside the taxi turned frigid, almost unbreathable. "Young man, what's wrong?" she asked, trembling. The man slowly turned his head. His eyes were completely black. His voice sounded distant, like from an old radio. "Doña Elvira, you've been here before. What are you saying? I don't know this place." "Yes, exactly 1 year ago, the day she died." Elvira shook her head in despair. "No, it can't be. I'm alive. I'm 90 today." "I know," the driver whispered with a grimace. "Everyone here turns 90 again." The gate opened with a high-pitched creak. From inside, a nurse dressed in white walked slowly out. Her skin was grayish, her eyes sunken. She was smiling. "Welcome back, Mrs. Mendoza. Bed 23 awaits you." Elvira screamed and tried to open the door, but the lock wouldn't budge. The driver got out of the car and opened it for her with a solemn gesture. "Happy birthday, Doña Elvira," he whispered as she was dragged inside. Inside the building, the walls oozed moisture. Laughter and murmurs echoed through the hallways. At each door, pale elderly people with paper crowns sang softly, "Happy birthday, happy birthday." On the main wall were old portraits of those who had lived or died there, and in the center a new, still fresh photo, Elvira Mendoza, 90 years old, with a hollow smile and a black candle in her hand. Outside, the taxi disappeared into the fog, the gate closed again, and that night at the Santa Dahlia residence, laughter, singing, and the crying of an elderly woman who refused to blow out her candles could be heard. Thank you for staying until the end. Subscribe and share blessings.